Today we are making this Nizami Handi recipe, which is basically a Hyderabadi style mixed veg sabzi made in a handi. In this recipe we will not boil the vegetables and wash away the flavor, they will have a lot of flavor in them. Hey foodies, welcome to Cooking Shooking. You can see the gravy looks silky, isn't it? The recipe is very simple guys, let's begin cooking. We will heat a handi. This handi will cook the recipe in a dum, so the flavor in veggies will come out great guys. In the veggies here I have got some cauliflower or gobi, potato, carrots and beans. We'll add some oil to the handi and we'll do a tadka of some garam masalas like bay leaf, black cardamom, cinnamon, cardamom and cloves. So keep the flame high, add all of these in. The cloves need to crackle. Once they do, we'll add the veggies in. These are raw veggies guys, we'll season them with some salt and some haldi powder. Now basically we are just roasting the vegetables with the garam masala and the salt and haldi powder, and the flavor will be great because we are cooking them in their own flavors without adding any water. So just give it a stir, cover it up and let it cook in this handi. Meanwhile, we'll quickly make the gravy. Here I've got 2 tomatoes along with 25 cashew nuts. We'll boil them together until soft with some water. Also guys, keep an eye on the veggies. It's been 4 minutes, don't let it burn. At this stage you have to add the peas, half a cup. Peas are raw, we'll give it a stir and cook these together with the lid on until they are about 90% done. In the handi they cook really fast, so keep checking. Here you can see the potato is done. Now we'll take them out. I'm spreading them in a plate and our tomato is also boiled. You can see the kaju is also soft, so we'll keep this aside as well to cool a little. While that's happening, we'll heat the same handi again. Here I am taking 4 teaspoons of ghee. Along with that about 3 teaspoons of oil. These are teaspoons and not tablespoons. Once these are hot, we'll temper it with some jeera. Here I've got 1 teaspoon. Make sure they sizzle like this, and then we'll add some ajwain or carom seeds, half a teaspoon. Next we'll add 1 chopped onion along with some salt and we'll cook it for around a minute. We don't have to brown the onion, just cook it until it is translucent, something like this. Now it's time to add the ginger garlic paste, which is 1 teaspoon, and we have to cook this again until the rawness is gone. It should take about 1 more minute from here. Now here in this step we are going to add 1 large tomato. Yes, we have to use both the chopped variety and we are also going to make the tomato gravy. So 2 stages in which we are adding tomatoes. Now in this onion tomato masala you have to cook the tomatoes until it is mushy with the lid on. The boiled tomatoes, the tomatoes that we boiled earlier, we need to blend those up. So add it to a mixer jar and you can use a little water to make a smooth paste. The onion and tomato masala that we are cooking in the handi right now, slightly confusing guys, but what we are cooking in the handi right now, have a look. Looks great. We are now going to add the spices. Here I've got half a teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi powder, half a teaspoon of red chili powder and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. All these masalas will absorb the oil. We'll cook it for a minute. See, the masalas are roasted. Now we will add the boiled tomato and cashew nut puree. In this recipe guys, every step will take time. You have to cook in every stage, but that's what makes it tasty. So give it a stir and we'll cook it until it starts leaving the sides of the pan. Right now this can splatter a lot, so it would be great if you can cover it with the lid and cook it for about 5 to 6 minutes. After 6 minutes you can see it has started to release a little bit of oil. Looks great. In this stage we'll add some spinach. Here I've got half a cup of chopped spinach, basically 1 small bunch, and I'm also adding 15 to 20 leaves of mint. Again give it a stir so that they can shrink. Once they shrink we'll add the roasted vegetables along with some water. Here I'm using 1 cup of water. We'll give it a stir. Right now I'm making a gravy, so I'm adding more water. So in total this is about 2.5 cups of water for making a silky gravy. We will get it to a boil and cook again with the lid on. Cooking with the lid on retains the flavor. Once this gets a boil, we'll add the paneer in and we'll cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes. Have a look guys, looks great isn't it? Before we take it off the heat, we'll add some cream. Here I've got half a cup of fresh cream. That's right, we are using half a cup, but before adding it, temper the cream by adding some of the hot sabzi into the bowl of cream and mix it together. This will ensure the cream doesn't curdle. Basically, we are tempering the cream. As the sabzi has a lot of tomatoes, the cream can curdle. So small trick but makes a lot of difference. Here I have next added some kasuri methi. It is about 1 teaspoon. Along with that, half a teaspoon of garam masala powder. Do add it at the last right now guys, it makes a lot of difference, and about 1 teaspoon of sugar. Sugar is just to balance the sourness that we have from the tomatoes. That's it, it will not make the recipe sweet guys. We are done with the recipe. Give it a stir, turn off the heat and boil it after about 10 to 15 minutes. The consistency will be great like this after 15 minutes. Once you try it, you just can't stop eating this recipe guys, and the taste will be much better the next day. Have a look at the texture. The sabzi looks great, isn't it? So how was the recipe guys? You must try it if you haven't tried Nizami Handi yet. This recipe is very simple as I said earlier. Try it out, share feedback with me. I hope to see you soon with one more recipe. That's all for today. Bye. Happy cooking.